It is I Love Leo Season 2023 with me loving me. Good morning, all you lovelies. I am on step 17 of I Love Me 2023. So yes, we are on day 17, which is a day of commitment. And yes, guys, I'm so excited because today is my marriage day. It's my marriage anniversary. And I was just finishing up my marriage gift last night. I wanted a whole lot of stuff on it. So I decided to put everything that I wanted on there. And yeah, I was finishing up in my living room floor, and my husband's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Tomorrow's my marriage anniversary. I'm trying to finish up my gift." And he's like, "Oh," so I guess it's going to be a surprise for your wife." And I was like, "Yeah, it'll be a surprise." But yeah, I'm not sure I'll be very surprised. I think I remember just working on it last night. I kind of broke my back. I made my back sore. So I didn't break my back, but I made my back sore working on my marriage gift. So there's that. But yeah, guys, I'm excited to be here. And goodness, yeah, I'm so happy that finally the sun is coming out. If we can see it, I don't know. The sun's out there somewhere. I'm happy that it's finally starting to come out. And I see blue sky. So after all the rain, we don't need the rain no more. We got the rain that we needed. Now let's have some sunshiny skies. And my tattoo is healing very nicely. I'm loving it. I've had to keep ointment on it all week long, and this ointment keeps getting in my hair. My daughter's like, "Why don't you braid your hair?" And I'm like, I don't want it to be braided all the time. I like for it to be straight sometimes too. I know. Very conceited. Whatever. This I Love Me 2023, so I'll be just that I am. Anyway, yeah, my hair, the ointment just gets in my hair, and then it gets all over my hair. My hair ends up to be an oily mess. I just washed it yesterday, and it's like already an oily mess again. But yeah, I'm going to be moving from the ointment to the tattoo butter, which is like shea butter and cocoa butter and stuff like that, just like a lotion. So hopefully my hair won't be as messy. I mean, come on, guys, it's Leo season, and my hair should be glorious mane, right? Not oily mess. But yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm not good at this anymore, guys. I don't know. It's morning time, and yeah, I just woke up, and I'm just, I love coming out here in the woods in the morning. I'm so grateful that I live in a place that I can just come out in nature, and there's not neighbors everywhere. I can just be a part of nature and have my animals hang out with me. I love my animals. So, oh my goodness, Kiki's right over there playing with a ball. It's so cute. I think the ball rolled off. Oh no, there's the ball. It's so cute. Oh. He's like, he went up the tree. Oh my goodness. I love my animals. I love my life, and I love me in 2023. So you guys, I'll see you on the other side. Hello, other side of step 17. Okay, just to start things off, a little bit of confession. You know, today is rest day in my exercise routine, and today is also my Sabbath, so it's rest day, and I'm just resting and relaxing. I did not want to get up in the middle of the day and do this. So that's another little side note for me. I think it's easier to do with the morning breakfast. Just get your self-love stuff out of the way, and then you focus on the day's homework. But yeah, so it was pretty cool though, because I remembered, you know, that I accidentally did step 17 yesterday, and then I did step 16 and 17 yesterday in my journal. I just didn't do the Venus retrograde, so I did that today. And it was like, oh, I set myself up. And that's what self-love is about, you know? It's understanding. Sometimes we think self-love is just eating chocolate and taking baths and relaxing all the time, but that's not self-loving, because your dishes will gather up and they'll be dirty. Doing the dishes is self-love. Creating a better tomorrow for you is self-love. So anyway, yeah, I'm excited. I'm committed to me, and it's my me anniversary. I've been committed to me now fully and completely for 3 years. Really, I've been, putting myself first for the most part for 3 years now. And I'm proud of myself, and I'm happy, and I'm loving my relationship with myself and others. I'm loving how I show up for others even more. So it's not that I quit caring for others or I quit wanting to show up for others. No, self-love too is understanding that to love myself, I want a relationship with my sister. So I'm going to show up as the best sister that I can be for her too. And to love myself, I know that I want for me a good relationship with my daughter. So I'm going to show up as the best mom for her too that I could possibly be. And to love myself, I want to be in a relationship with a man. I want a monogamous relationship with a man. So I'm going to show up and be the best wife that I can be, and try to help myself in all of my relationship roles. And really, I'm coming to an understanding of it's not necessarily about taking care of me, but it's about figuring out how I can serve others that I love more fully and completely, with a more full love and an unconditional type of heart. So that's what I'm working towards. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I ain't saying I'm doing good at it. I'm just saying that I'm really working towards it. I really do want to be a love walker, and I believe that starts with loving yourself first. So that's what today's about. Today is about my marriage anniversary with myself, and I got myself a gift because it's the 3rd year, so leather was the theme, and there's a whole story behind this gift. You guys might not like it so much. Some people might be offended by part of this gift. I hope not. But here it is. Here is my marriage anniversary gift. It's homemade. It's handmade. Well, I mean, I didn't make it all by myself. I had help. This is my marriage gift. You can see it's a shamanic stick, and it's got Amazonite. That's Amazonite at the top, and the guy painted it, but oh well. It wasn't exactly what I was talking about whenever I asked him to paint over a piece, but yeah, oh my gosh, it's such a big stick too. It's like not even all in the shot. Look at that. Woo! It's got a lot on it too. So that's what I'm going to go over in this video real quick. So yeah, I would like for its spot to be here until I get my new office. Yeah, I think it's fitting really nice right there, at least until I get my new office, which I hope will be soon. Make sure we don't want this falling on me, guys. It's heavy. I think it's so pretty. Okay, I love it. Okay, so this stick has been in the making for a couple years. Part of my self-love journey. My husband, he goes on this journey with me, and we were, basically, I have goats. I have a bunch of goats, and we were letting them clear off a part of my land, and they had, eaten a bunch of the trees down, like, completely. You can see, I'm not going to take this over there. What I'll do is bring the camera to it. You might be able to, you can see that's from the goats eating off of it. They would eat the trees, and the goats will clear your land. They will clear your land. And they had gotten to the point where they were killing so many of the trees. It was kind of making me sad. And my husband was like, well, we can take one and make a shaman stick out of it for you. And I was like, what a wonderful idea. So we ended up taking this one, and this was like 3 years ago, and I had put it to the side, and I thought that it's just going to be a craft project that I'll work on as I can, and it wasn't like a walking stick or anything. Like, my dad had gone into that area, and he got some stuff that he made walking sticks out of, but this right here is a tree. It was a tree. It was a tree. And, yeah. So, this is my 3rd year anniversary, and it was about 3 years ago that I got the stick and everything. And I wasn't quite thinking of that yet, but once we got to the anniversaries were coming up, and the 3rd, as soon as I finish one, I start thinking about the next one. And I'm the same way in my marriage. As soon as I finish one, I start thinking about the next one. But because sometimes you need a whole year to make it special for your spouse. And this time I did. I really did. So last year, oh my gosh, I loved. The first year was the Kuan Yin, right? The paper. And last year was my dresses. Yes, and I've been wearing those all year long. I love those. My wife is the best. Anyway, she knows what I like. Anyway, so whenever I finished with the dresses, I was thinking, what can I do with leather? And I had saw that my stick, and I was thinking I need to make a shaman stick. And I don't know. I resonate with the shaman path. I want to be careful. I don't really like using that word as much. I have had contact with real shamans, wonderful experiences, also crazy experiences. But I don't know. I really resonate with the shamanic path. I don't necessarily want to be a shaman. I just really resonate with the shamanic path. And that's just kind of been my journey so far. There was a point where I wanted to be a shaman. Now I really, what I want to be is a spiritual teacher. I want to teach the spiritual sciences and the reality of spirituality. That's what my hope and dream is, to become a spiritual teacher that helps teach spiritual realities. So that's where I'm heading in my life right now. But, I was heading in the shamanic path. And then this last year, I was working, like, these beads. I've had these beads for years and years and years. There's so many things that those beads have been for me. They've been a belt and outfits. They've been bracelets for accessories. I've carried them in my purse. These beads, they mean a lot to me. And then we have these feathers. I live on a bird ranch, guys. I live on a bird ranch, and these are actual feathers from our birds in our bird ranch. And then I have, like, just tons and tons of little knickknacks and doodads all over this, you guys. Just tons and tons. It's just a conglomeration, and I love that. I love it, and they all mean something. And then this right here is a piece of leather that was from an old purse of mine that I had for years and years and years. You can see this right here is leather from the beads, because they're beads with the leather. So that's leather from the beads. So the beads had leather. And then my purse, my old purse, has the leather. So, yeah. There's just so much, and it means so much to me, because it's my goats. My goats created the stick for me, and their teeth marks are on that stick. My birds' feathers are there. Those roses, they're roses, because I've been initiated into the rose temple. I consider myself a rose priestess. I try to abide and live by the high priestess code and ethics of life. It's all there. But okay, so yeah, so SiriusJoy, they had a series over this past year. It was like a King Arthur type theme, and they encouraged us to watch different King Arthur movies. It's been really a lot of fun. I enjoyed watching King Arthur with my husband, different type of King Arthur movies, and we would commentary on the legend and the myths and stuff. But it's been like it's time to get your Excalibur, it's time to get the sword out of the stone kind of thing, is where we were 4 or 5 months ago. And at that time, that was the time that I had presented the stick. Actually, my sister, she's a really, really loving, kind soul. She had, there was a homeless man, and he was really talented. She's like, it's so sad you're homeless, and she wanted to take him in, and she brought him to our dad's house, and him and dad got along, and he would hang out at dad's shop. And I just thought to myself, well, he actually started, he was building shaman stick, well, yeah, like fancy sticks for people. It just, because if you go out and look in our yard, there's like the sticks everywhere, you know. But and so he was making those and to sell to people, and along with, he would also make bicycles, art, and he would take skulls and stuff and make art out of it and sell it. And so I was like, hey, will you make me a shaman stick? And he's like, yeah, sure. And I was like, I really need it to have leather in it. I want it to have my beads on it. And I had this amazonite quartz that I wanted up there. And I was like, if you're able to put it up there. He's like, I am. And it looked really messy. And I asked him to just paint that area. And he ended up painting the crystal too, which I don't quite like, but that's okay. But anyway, yeah, SiriusJoy is talking about how it's time. It's your Excalibur moment. It's time to get your Excalibur. And I'm asking him to build my Excalibur, and it felt like I was in a Marvel movie. It just felt so cool, because like Thor, whenever he goes to the shop, to the crazy person, the crazy man, and he's in his shop doing all kinds of the artsy stuff, and Thor's like, I need you to make my hammer, and he's like, okay, and and Thor's like telling him the specifications and stuff, and he gets to it. And that's how it felt like to me. And then whenever the guy got done with it, I put all the trinkets on. And actually, that was the back-breaking work that I've been doing the last 2 days, because he actually got done with it months ago, and I thought that I'd have plenty of time to put the trinkets on. I didn't want him to put the trinkets on, because I wanted to, and I don't know if y'all saw, there's so many cool ones. Like right over here, you have a dinosaur walking. Yeah, there it is. The dinosaur walking, and a little owl hanging out, and you got a dragon and the spider, because whenever he drew that, I was like, oh, perfect, I got a trinket for that. But yeah, yeah, I'm really bad with this camera thing, y'all. So anyway, there's my marriage gift this year, my 3rd year marriage gift. This will always be in my shop, and I might take it to my women's circles, maybe not, but it's close to my heart. It's close to my heart. It was a journey getting there this year, getting to it this year, finding it, and it was a wonderful, wonderful experience to work on it for me and to be a part of it for me. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? I think I took up a lot of your time today. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Please be kind. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. As always, be blessed with love.